及了，来不及了，赶紧挪车，赶紧挪车。
Death toll from those devastating floods in Western Europe has climbed to more than 180, but it's expected to go much higher. In hard-hit Germany, the government is defending itself against claims that it did not give residents enough warning. CBS's Chris Livesay is in Germany.
As the floodwaters recede, the shock and pain persist. In one of the world's wealthiest nations, advanced infrastructure was no match for Mother Nature. Streets and roads just completely collapsing. Railroad crossings like this one over here, uprooted like the trees, not to mention the cars twisted on top of each other. This is just a snapshot of the destruction we're seeing across Germany's flood zone, town after town after town. Officials said it could have been much worse were it not for an early warning system. But resident Grazia Cristofolo says she still had no time to fend for herself or her relatives. Did the town give you any warning?
On Facebook, yes, on Facebook. But my mother, my father, don't have Facebook. All the people, the old people.
So the water came up to here? Her brother Mino says he and his wife and children narrowly escaped with their lives.
My son said that I promised him that he don't die, to protect him.
Yes.
Now, many who did receive warning tell us it underestimated just how violent these floods would be, tossing these cars like dice down the road. Now, in this town, like so many others, there's still no electricity, no gas, and no running water. Nora?
Chris Livesay, thank you.
All this talk of a modern God or no God. There is one God, the God of the Israelites. And he is a stern and vengeful God. And we have been mocking him far too long. And now he demands retribution in blood. It is time to declare yourselves. Take sides, the saved and the damned. Read the good book. It calls for expiation, blood.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.